Am I good now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm good now. Okay. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Matt, paranormal consultant here. I got the Wicked Queen with me tonight, and we also have a newcomer. We have a newbie here, Danny, who's running our camera, or Jinx. Hi, Jinx.
Hello.
How's it going, bud? Good. So we're coming to you guys live from Danville, Pennsylvania. We are at the Hessfield Bridge, which is right behind me, and this is called Robbins Trail. Now, for those of you who don't know Danville, let me first start off by saying there's traffic, it's busy, and it's a small town. What does that tell you? So, you guys, if you can't hear me, let us know in the comments. Danny will be letting me know. If you have any audio problems, let me know. Danny will let us know. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to start that, but yeah, the Wicked Queen does not have a voice tonight, so I'll be relaying whatever she's saying tonight. Um, so this, by the way, folks, this is a man-made trail. The bridge itself is man-made. The reason why we're coming here is for multiple reasons. Number one, it is a great location. We are out in woods. There is literally, if you want to pan over there, Danny, that is literally just mountain range right behind us. That is the Appalachian Mountain Trail. That is part of it. So there's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good how can I say this? Good recipe for paranormal. Now, the other reason why we're here is because besides the Wicked Queen and myself, no one's really investigated this place. So this is what I would call virgin territory. Now, it's good because no one's hit it before, but it's also bad because we don't know what's here. So you guys are going to learn just like us tonight on what may or may not be here. While right now the park is still open, there are people still walking, so we are going to be mindful of them. There are people fishing, which is a great spot to fish. Trust me, I know. Um, and we're going to be mindful of them while we do the investigation. We're going to start here on this trail and walk all the way behind us, well, behind Danny. And we're going to head up some spots down here. I know that we've had a little bit of activity before, and we're going to work our way to the bridge and end heading towards the parking lot area. So we're going to have some fun.
American Heritage Month.
It's the first day of what? First day of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. Now, some of you may be wondering a little bit of history of Danville. So basically, Danville, Pennsylvania was known for a couple of different things. One of the main things was the iron industry. There was a lot of iron that you see on your local railroads that came from Danville. We are known for our T rails and our iron rails. Also, just like here in central Pennsylvania, we are known for coal. Coal out in the outer area of Danville, like the Shamokin area, Coal Township, Mount Carmel, stuff like that. And of course, the infamous Centralia, where coal fires literally started down in the mines. It's still on fire today, and that was like 45 years ago or something like that, right?
Just about.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a while. There is some Native American heritage in this area. You got the Iroquois, the Susquehannocks, and don't ask me to repeat that. I was here practicing it before we started. There was something called the Beaver Wars here that took place. It's your typical settlers came in, kicked out Native Americans. Uh, but Danville itself has been around since the early 1800s, and honestly, it's still stuck with its small town feel to it. So good old hometown America, I guess you could say, minus Geisinger. We don't talk about Geisinger. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. But before we get going, thank you again for everybody that's continued to support the Global Ghost Hunt. I am rocking Global Ghost Hunt merch today. I love this hoodie, and I have the At the End of the Day shirt on. Sorry, Brian, I had to represent. But thank you guys so much for supporting the Global Ghost Hunt and all these teams and locations. I hope I can follow what these amazing teams have done, especially AZ Pie. You got Brian, Homophobia. You got everybody who has participated so far and is yet to come. I hope we can at least do some credit for it. So we'll find out.
This is the very last minute.
Yeah, this is very last minute. We weren't even going to do this, but we're going to get started here, folks. So I got my trail cam with me. Tonight it's going to be about learning and basically teaching paranormal 101, I guess. Danny's first time, so figured, why not? What was that about? You too. Well, howdy doody. I know. I love you. So one thing I want you guys to know
Also,
is
Brian, I know I'm going to swear Can you edit that out?
No, I can't. This is all going live. This is not editing.
They can't hear me.
This is true. I will edit. I will be her censor. Because we all know the Wiki Queen. But anyway, folks, if you are looking to start in the paranormal field, you don't need all the high-end equipment and the amazing equipment that you've seen people use, like the cat balls, REM pods, all the IR stuff. You don't need all that. I did bring pretty much the bare minimum with me. We have at least 4 phones with us. Hold on. Told you. Highway. We have 4 phones with us. I have 2. Danny's got hers. The Wiki Queen has hers. So we have 4 phones that can do voice recording, pictures, video, whatever we need. A bunch of different things. Again, I said about the trail cam. I don't see a lot of paranormal teams using the trail cam, and I really wish they would because it's built with IR. You can do video clips. You can do pictures with it. Yes, the Wiki Queen's idea. My idea was the tripod. That's all I'm taking credit for.
I bought it. I thought it'd be good.
But I wish more teams would use it because you just set it and forget it. If you remember those commercials.
If you go hunting and you already have to.
Yeah. If you're a hunter like we are, just go ahead and take yours. It's fairly inexpensive. You can find some really good deals on it. The other thing we have is obviously the flashlights. That's kind of basic. And also we have voice recorders. I have mine somewhere. Another beautiful thing about being paranormal, they're everywhere.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know either. There we go. My little voice recorder. And for those of you wondering, let's talk about cheap. The little thumb drive voice recorder, $5 on I think it was Amazon. I got it. Amazon or Wish. Oh, it was Amazon. And of course, battery packs because anybody who's investigated more than 5 minutes knows that these spirits love to drain your battery. Yeah, she knows. The Wicca Queen knows a lot about the tech side. I'm just happy it works, to be honest with you. And also, really inexpensive 4K night vision camera with the IR illuminator. What? Yeah, I wanted to I bought it, so I figured might as well bring it out. But it works really well for residential. Out here, not so much. It doesn't have a lot of good spam, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, this trail, guys, actually loops all the way into town. We are just on the outskirts of town. It goes all the way down, loops around in a 2.5 mile loop up the side of the mountain and back to where we started, which you'll see later on. But it is a nice little trail, nice quiet trail for people to come and hang out and walk on. Now, when we were here with the paranormal team, when I was running it, we had a couple of experiences. Someone left their dog crap bag there. That was nice. That threw me off. But that's telling me how this is going to go. No. But when we were down here, we did catch some audio of what we thought was some kind of chanting. We're not sure what kind of chanting it was. All we know was it was definitely not English. And it was actually down here, and down here is where we're going to get started for this evening. And we're just going to see what we can feel, catch, see if you guys hear or see anything. We'll go from there. But yeah, it was a very interesting experience. And then on top of that, we were chased out of here by at least an 8.5 foot tall black mass. Chased us from pretty much this area all the way down to the bridge. And it was quite a bit. And yeah, the Wicca Queen just walked. So I don't know if we'll get anything because there is still traffic going, but we'll figure it out. But there's a little trail right here. We'll head down and get into that spot. There we go.
Please be careful, don't fall.
That makes good entertainment. That's good content right there if the consultant falls on his ass.
Fair enough.
I can see Brian laughing right now. But anyway, folks, again, I really want to say thank you to everybody who has followed the Global Ghost Hunt, Parapost Network, and liked and shared all these investigations so far. And even from last year, the investigations, it was just a lot of fun. We had some great teams, great investigations, and great locations. So, again, thank you so much for everything you guys do. And a huge thank you. We'll head over here. And a huge thank you to the teams and the locations for joining the Global Ghost Hunt. Okay. So, get set up over here. I am well aware of this. We'll just go right here. We won't go too deep. That was not the right thing I wanted to unlock. Okay, so I'm hoping this little berm will actually buffer some of the sound, but we'll find out. I'll just turn this on, face behind us.
But yeah, as Matt said before, if there are any audio issues or you can't hear any of this, just let me know.
And if you guys have any questions, comments, you have anything you want to ask the spirits, go ahead and throw them in chat. Dana will read them. I'm going to get everything turned on here. So professional. I didn't turn on any of the equipment.
It happens.
Okay. Okay, unlike 10 hertz, I am recording now. Will you stop flashing me? Save it. I regret changing those batteries. But anyway, so let me get this recorder going. We'll see what we can catch. Okay, Hess Field investigation, May 1st already. Global Ghost Hunt. This is Matt, Mackenzie, the Wicca Queen. Want to say hi for the audio? Okay. And Jinx, Danny, whatever name I want to call her at the moment. You want to say hi?
Hello.
Okay, so we do that, by the way, to introduce ourselves, so that way if we hear something on audio, we can kind of figure out whether it's a spirit or one of us. So it's good to get a little acknowledgement. Hard from that walk. Consultant in Milwaukee. All right. Is there anybody here with us? I know this is probably different. There's not a lot of people that come down and talk with you guys if there is somebody here or people here. But we are not here to hurt you. We are just here to hang out, talk, get to know who you are. We are not going to destroy anything. We're going to, if anything, leave this place better than what it was when we walked in. We're just here to talk to you, and that's it, and hear a little bit about your story. So can we first start off with your name? My name is Matt. You heard that was Mackenzie over there, and I have Danny or Jinx, whatever you want to call her, with us. And we're actually with a group of our friends via these little devices. They're all going to hang out with us tonight. So do you want to tell me your name? Can't tell if it picked up the cars or something, but it got a little hit. Probably.
Yeah, I think you got a little bit there.
Yeah, you guys can see. I'll show you. There's a little graph right there that's picking up my voice. That is something that if you have a recorder that does it, if you're starting out, good thing to have. The cars. All right, I'll tell you what. I have another device. Huh?
Yeah, that's mine right there. That little one.
I must be going blind, or I need better glasses.
Literally right in front of me.
Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah. Are you behind us? That is obviously a motorcycle. People, we're investigating. Do you mind? A little EMF. So any of this equipment, if you're here, none of this will hurt you. These are tools, just like if you had a hammer, a saw, anything like that, that is what these are. These are tools. You want to come check it out? All you got to do is to touch it. Are you male or female? Oh, we have birds. Hey, Brian, we have birds too. I think yours were louder though. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Huntophobia did a wonderful investigation at an auto wreckers and had a bird pretty much the entire night just squawk. Oh yeah. So we have a bird that is a little territorial right now. They make good content, right? Can someone gets attacked by a bird?
Look, there was a tiny hit.
You got to be careful, folks, too. I'm going to just bring this close. Okay, so it's not that. You want to make sure if you get a small hit with your EMF, which is what this is, make sure it's not your equipment. Okay, so we got a hit. Okay. So you coming over to check this out? That's fine. Come on over. You can go ahead and try to take it out of my hand. That's perfectly fine. I'll let you have it. If this EMF just starts floating, I'm done. 20-minute investigation. We caught it. That's it. Are you one of the Native Americans that were here? Yeah. The Wicca Queen will be able to make you feel a little bit more at ease probably than I will.
I haven't seen nothing yet, so.
What we got here? The trail looks like. Oh, what's up, Bill? Yeah, Bill, crossover paranormal. What's up, Jonathan? Skull. What's up, guys? Thank you all for joining. Okay, if you're not going to chat with us, that's fine. I understand. Well, we'll start heading back the other way, which is fine. And we'll start talking with anybody else who might be here. But just in case, if you are here, is there anything you want to tell us before we leave? Before we start walking into the next spot? Yeah, I'm not feeling anything.
No, I'm not feeling anything either.
You have anything over there besides mosquitoes? Okay. So the Wicca Queen has bugs, so we're gonna move on to the next location. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Well, if you were here and you said something and we didn't hear you, we do apologize, but thank you so much. I do not want to forget this.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Huh? Well, at least I'll come back and I'll tell you what's going on in the afterlife. You don't have to worry about investigating. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there. Hey, that's a tree.
Bad tree. Don't stab the with. Ow! Don't hit me! That did not work out the way I wanted it to. Son of a.
You okay?
No. Mentally, physically, no. Well, to the GGH admin, if we ever want to do a blooper reel, I know what's going on it.
You getting hit in the face with a branch.
It was either going to be me getting hit in the face with a branch or the Wicca Queen hitting me with something. I do not run. All right.
My ass don't like to run no more. I did it enough.
Same. All right, so we'll just continue down towards the bridge area. Doesn't feel quite like it did before, but then again, we came here around midnight last time.
Well, I'll come back with you later.
I haven't been sleeping. But little lesson for everybody too. If you go to a location, you don't get anything, you don't feel anything, again, that doesn't necessarily mean there are no spirits there. They just may not want to talk to you. They may not like you. We ran into that at Penhurst and the battleship. They didn't want to talk to me. They want to talk to the Wicca Queen. I don't know why. Be mean. Yeah. Oh, here you go. So here's the markers for the trail, guys. So, but it doesn't show which direction you're going. I'm assuming this way. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's a nice little walk. But I highly suggest if you're going to do it during the day. You want to go out and investigate out on this trail. There is a park down behind us. It's a little sports center park. They have like baseball, softball, skate park, soccer fields, a bunch of different things. They close at dawn or dusk, so you can't get in there. But this trail specifically is open pretty much whenever. You can't go up on the big loop though because of safety reasons. There's a big cliff, so apparently they don't want people up on the cliff at night.
I mean, that could think of a few reasons why.
Yeah, that was a Cadillac. That's what threw me off. That was a Cadillac that just buzzed by. It's like,
it was
really?
Probably a CTSV.
It might have been.
From the sound of the exhaust, it was like a 17.
It might have been. I don't know. So, another thing that I love about this area, this trail, that I really wanted to hit this tonight, is number one, the creek. As some investigators theorize out there, creeks, streams, any type of running water, water tables can help boost activity. So it's something to look for whenever you're investigating. But the other reason, and I'll have Danny pan over this way, is there's a Masonic temple right there, which actually my father was a part of. So there's a Masonic lodge literally right across the street from this place. So the amount of energy, that was a bug. I found a bug. And I didn't eat dinner yet, but I don't want that. But the amount of energy that can be in this location, is just unreal.
So Bill asked, is this part of the Heritage Trail?
It is. It is part of one. Well, as a part of one of the many heritage trails that's here in Pennsylvania and Central PA. This one isn't, I would say, officially a part of it because this is all man-made. This was all forest at one point. The only thing that is original is obviously the creek. They built trails around the creek. They built this actually used to be an old train bridge that they tore down. For those of you who know a little bit of history, the old iron or steel bridges that oxidized and turned nice and green color, that was here. It was an old train bridge. When the train stops coming up through this way to go to these other towns, they tore it down and created what we now know as the Hess field. Now, I don't have any reports of any deaths, anything tragic. I do know here in this area is a really bad area for accidents. There's a lot of highway that merges all over the place. So I don't know if there's any deaths, but if we have time, yeah. If we have time, we can take it down to the Montgomery house. You guys want to take a field trip? I don't know, Brian, is that allowed? Multiple locations? Yeah, we can't get in it, but you can drive through and be like, hey, this is it. Yeah, we can walk it. Yeah, we can park at Puffs. Okay, so it looks like everybody left, so we're going to head down to the creek side here to set up the trail cam while we investigate the bridge. Wicca Queen right there is heading up towards the bridge. Now she's looking, double checking for people and things. Now what's interesting is I told you before that when we were here last time, there was about an 8 to 9 foot figure that basically chased us out of here. We all saw it. We all heard it. Now what was interesting is right about where the Wicca Queen is, there's a little step on the bridge. We'll show you when we get up there. It would not pass that. It would not get onto the bridge. It would not cross the waterway, which to me kind of validates that whole barrier thing, and knowing and having a water source, running a water source, affected paranormal. Um, so yeah, it was kind of cool, and that was the only time we really hung out here and investigated. Nobody. All right, so we're clear. The only reason why we're looking for people, folks, is because this is very expensive. I don't want to leave this with people around. It was kids. You okay? All right.
Yeah, and we may have to start turning more lights on soon.
Okay.
That's why I have my headlamp on you.
Okay. No, that's fine. All right, so we'll head down here.
It's getting dark. And a bunch of people said, "Of course, your investigation."
Yeah. Well. I saw the sign. Please don't copyright us. That was terrible. That was even close. Great song though. Love Ace of Base. That was Ace of Base, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Somebody help me. Somebody older than me or as old as me help me. That was Ace of Base, right? I think it was. Okay, so.
Rootless says yes.
Thank you, Melissa. I love Rootless. That's not Ace of Base. Wicca Queen found a stick.
Those TikTok with the dog.
Are we doing?
On the ground.
So is that what we're going to do for all of our investigations from now on? Just quote TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay.
TikTok has become my life after fucking COVID.
This is true. Okay, guys, so we're here just below the bridge. Bridge is right up there. I don't know how well you can see it. Kind of. So it's right up there. This creek has multiple funness to it. First and foremost, what I love about it, great fishing spot. So Brian said on Parapost he wants like some more shows, different types. Yours truly will be fishing this for Parapost. So sorry, not sorry, but this whole creek runs all the way up to the mountainside, which goes all the way. It's probably about 7 miles, 8 miles. 8 miles. Let's see, this would be east of us. 8 miles east, it runs, loops all the way around, and goes all the way down to the Susquehanna River. This is the original creek. Nothing's been done to it besides over on the side here. They put in little dams and stuff, and there's another one down below. But yeah, but I'm gonna ask some questions, and while I'm getting that set up, Wicca Queen, you want to talk about why you love creeks so much? That's one of your favorites. Go for it.
Rocks.
Here, hold on. I'll give you the mic. Here's the mic.
Rocks.
Why rocks?
Obsidian. And jasper rocks. And sometimes quartz rocks. And they're all free. You don't have to buy them. I like not having to buy my rocks. And then I give them to him and he keeps them.
Rootless said loving the history. Great job.
So if you want free crystals, free.
I love your explanation. All right, give me the mic. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why was my explanation silent?
I love your explanations.
Why?
Because they're cute. So
it's true.
she's not wrong. If you, for all of us should know, and if you're new to the paranormal, I don't know how much Danny here knows, but in the paranormal, some people use crystals, gems, quartzes, and stuff like that for protection, cleansings, energy amplification, anything. A lot of different stones can do different things. Well, here, we got a lot of quartz. We got a lot of quartz. We got a lot of obsidian. Not a whole lot of obsidian, but we got quite a.
Obsidian's hard to find. You gotta look for light beam.
Yeah, you gotta be up more north towards Fedora. But
I found a big one. Still my big one.
it's buried in my pocket.
Give it.
Okay, well, you dig in my pocket.
Where's your pocket?
Where's my pocket? It's on my pants. No, down here. Right there. Anyway, that's not the rock! No, I'm joking. Or Robert. Little flashback for you guys from Penhurst. Yeah, good. There you go. That's part of her obsidian. It's got some obsidian vein with some quartz in it. Vein running through it.
The light is reflecting off of it very much, so it's hard to see.
That would be the quartz. That is a smoky quartz, by the way, folks, if you're curious about it.
This does double job of what both do.
Yeah, and that's going right back, yeah, right in the pocket. Okay. All right, so
I'm done now.
again, we're going to start another recording. We're going to do a quick EVP session. Again, folks, if you have any questions that you want to ask, by all means, ask away. Danny will read them off. The what? Oh, yeah. Well, here, I'll do the EVP session, and then we'll talk about the wildlife. Why not? Okay, next EVP, Robbins Trail, May 1st for Global Ghost Hunt. There's Pipples.
Right down there.
Oh, there's a mosquito.
That was a moth.
Was that a moth?
Yeah.
Didn't taste like one. Tastes like a mosquito. Oh, there is Pipples. Okay, anyway. I'm glad I got that on the recording. It's like as soon as the recorder started, this moth. Anyway. And you have the light. That's what's weird. That's what's weird. You have the light, but it attacked me. Anyway. All right. So, is there anybody here that would like to speak with us? Slight hit. If there's somebody here, can you tell me your name? My name is Matt. I've got Danny, also known as Jinx, with me. And the one picking up your rocks, that is my wife, Mackenzie.
I'm not.
She likes your shiny rocks.
I like the shiny rocks. They're free.
So what is your name?
I use them for good purposes.
That little blip right there, by the way, folks, is Mackenzie walking on the rocks. In case we missed it, can you tell me your name again, please?
Why do you guys got so many dead bugs in you?
For all the fishies.
They're not even going to fish off.
Did you pass away here, or was this your home? What is the reasoning for you being here?
Is your name like Eagle Talon or Bear Claw?
Bear Claw? I think that's a donut. Don't. I'm hungry. Don't tease the fat kid.
Or what?
Are you Native American?
That's what I was thinking.
There we go. I got you, dude.
I don't know Native American names. I'm not Native American.
Were you here when Danville was created? Did you know William Montgomery or Daniel Montgomery? Did you help out with the railroad that was built?
Were you a slave to the Montgomery family?
I don't know if the Montgomerys held slaves, because that was, well, they might have. That was early or late 1700s. Yeah, they might have.
He was a sergeant.
Yeah, that's true.
In the Civil War. So, yes.
Were you one of the slaves that were owned in this area? If you were, I am so sorry, and you have my sympathies. That's not what we're about.
I'm not talking like African American. I'm talking Native American.
Native American, African American, anything. If you served under a master, I'm sorry. You should be your own master.
And you have the Asian immigrants that were forced to work on the railroad.
Yeah. That was more west. That wasn't here.
Close
Not so much.
enough. It's 4.5 hours to Virginia. We ain't that far.
Far enough to where I don't hear banjos.
No, that's further that way.
Are you male or female? Do you like to fish? Have you been down here fishing with me?
Spearfishing.
How about after we're done? You want to go get some drinks? I know some good places we can go get some drinks. Did you have a campsite nearby?
Village.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, again, really not getting anything on the recorder side of it. So, and by the way, I did something that if you're new to investigating, don't do unless you have a backup. I turned off the recorder, but I also have this going right now. I have this going. We have this going for audio, so we're covered with the audio side of it. So, all right, let's try this guy out. All right, if you're still here with us, you can walk up to this device. I explained to some people earlier, this is a tool, just like a hammer would be, a saw, whatever. It's the same principle, same thing. It's to help us. It's to help us communicate with you. So it will not hurt you. You might be kind of like, okay, that's kind of weird and flimsy looking. It is. So please don't knock it out of my hands. But come up to it, put your hand on it, and it'll let us know that you're here with us. So can you do that, please? If you're trying to, can you come a little closer? Well, they don't like this one right now. B, where's yours at? This one I gave you. Your EMF. I'm just going to set that down. I know, Brian, I said I'm not going to set anything on the ground, but it has an alarm on it. If it goes off, I'll hear it. But we're going to try this one over here. It's a little more sensitive. See what we can get. And this one has a light. Ha!
Oh, that's nifty.
Isn't that cool? Like $40 on Amazon, I think.
Really?
Yeah, but it's the EMF right here. Green, good. And on the back is the flashlight, and it has a spot for a tripod mount, all that good stuff. And you can do different things. I leave it on milligauss just because it's a good thing to use. So, and this will actually turn colors as the higher milligauss is. So, the V team. What's up, V team? Yeah, working on that one. Okay, so this one's a little different. I don't know if you guys can see the pretty light on top, but if you come over and grab that light, it'll make a really cool sound. Can you come over and do that for me?
Don't worry, we aren't here to hurt you. We just want to talk to you.
I just realized the plastic is still on the screen for this. I've taken this out on a lot of investigations, and I just now noticed that the plastic is still on that thing.
I was going to say something earlier, but I didn't.
You don't have to be smart to do this. Case in point. Is there anything that you want to tell us? All right, so
Do you want to see if we can make it over to this little island over here?
actually, there's a
spot.
Yeah, we could try that here in a second. I actually wanted to go down below. There's one of my favorite fishing spots. I want to go down.
You're getting dark.
Oh, let me go back.
Isn't very bright.
Is that any better?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay. The joy is, there we go. Thanks, love. All So we're going to head down to one of my favorite fishing locations for multiple reasons. Number one, again, virgin territory. You always want to be thorough with your investigations. Make sure you know where you're going. Make sure you thoroughly go through your spot. Check out any spots, no matter how stupid they may seem. That's where you might get your best evidence. So that's one reason why I want to go down there. The other reason is I haven't been down there since last season, so I want to see if anything's down there. Fishing, yay! I got to scope out locations for Brian's new fishing show for Parapost. All right.
Yeah, no, it's got pretty dim.
Should have settings on it. You coming down with us, dude? You gonna sit there?
I was gonna say if you would have just hang out there with the strap down.
We'll head down this. No. All right. So the Wicked Queen's gonna hang out. All right.
Apologies for it being dark right now. This headlamp isn't the best.
All right. So the Wicked Queen did want me to talk to you guys about some of the wildlife that's in this area, in case you're wondering. Obviously, in the Appalachians, in the Appalachian Mountain Trail, there's white-tailed deer, there's bear, mountain lion, bunch of fun things. Here, though, not really anything we need to be too concerned with. Spiderweb. Yeah, I'll try to help you. But did you find one?
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried my best.
You're fine. It was just up higher.
Oh, well, you are taller than me. I'm a short little. Never mind. So there are. I did see one bear here at one point, and oh, there, look at there.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but a little family of ducks.
They're babies.
Dog babies. Who wants to come home with me?
Young mom.
Who wants to come home with me? Nobody? Okay. But
just enjoying the evening.
Out for a nice little swim. Okay, so this is one of my favorite areas to fish. Yeah, for multiple reasons. We'll go up here. For multiple reasons. One, not a lot of people come down this far, which is nice. The other reason, you guys can hear, it's quieter.
Bill said, "Don't forget skunks."
Oh yeah, Bill. Yeah, we got skunks. Most of the skunks and wildlife around here will shy away from us. Like, I'll show you up above where the bridge is, but I had a bear come down one of the creek sides.
Trying to get this better. Because that's probably the brightest setting it's got, huh?
Oh, the Wicked Queen's calling me. I'm like, what is that sound? Hi, B. You have new batteries.
Your flashlight went out?
That's weird. Okay.
Go back?
Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but Wicked Queen was on her way up to the bridge, and her flashlight died on her. Then she got to the bridge, and it turned back on. Huh. Well, we'll find out. All of our flashlights here tonight and all of our equipment have either fresh batteries or charged batteries. Or all right. All right, well, we'll work our way up. All right. No, I appreciate it. All right, so Wicked Queen had some experiences. So we'll head up.
We couldn't get that on camera. But...
Right. But yeah, you guys can kind of see if you follow the flashlight. I don't know how well you guys can see it on the video, but that's the trail.
It's nothing.
Okay, so
it's dark.
So the trail leads all the way up and around this side, and most of this is all rock face, well, hillside, and it goes all the way around this part of the Appalachian Mountain. But Yeah, this is a nice little fun spot. A lot of fish, a lot of good fish. So, all right, well, let's go see what's going on up with the Wicca Queen. We'll take the easy route.
This sibling does not want to stay in the position I have it.
Do you want to carry? If you want to carry a light, just give me that one. Blinded by the light. Oh, I'm going old school tonight.
Oh, this is a lot better.
Hell yeah.
This will be a lot better for the camera, too.
I'm going old school tonight. Let's go. There we go. So I hope everybody is enjoying the humidity of this investigation. Because it is very humid out here tonight. I don't even know why I have a hoodie on.
I was going to say, probably because you're in a hoodie and jeans.
Well, I know why I'm in a hoodie. I shouldn't say I don't know why, because I'm representing Global Ghost Hunt.
You can see on the back.
Absolutely. I'm going to turn on. I brought it. I might as well just try it out. Which, by the way, something I wanted to show you guys too. I just talked about the IR illuminator. I talked about this. But what I didn't talk about is the lapel mic that I got. It's just like $5. I got off of Amazon. Plugs it right in. It's got a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary. It's got HDMI and a USB port all right there. And it's great. I absolutely love this thing. So I don't think the IR is going to do shit. Nope. No, it's not going to do anything. It's not even having some issues with this already. Let's find out. Let's have some fun with this. And even though we really can't see anything through the recorder, at least, we still have audio. So there's always a plus and a minus to everything, folks.
Oh, I haven't felt really nothing yet.
No, it's relaxing here. I will say that. It's not like
it is very peaceful.
At Penhurst, like you just felt like a heaviness throughout the entire place. Even the battleship felt heavy. This is just kind of like hang out and chill. I kind of like it. And we're gonna leave the trail cam down there. But I will let everybody know if you do plan on going into a trail area or an area outdoors, whether it's a cemetery, trail, whatever, always go through during the day. Go through during the day before you get to your before you investigate, just so you know your location. Yesterday, the Wicca Queen and I brought Danny through here so she can kind of get a feel for the area, kind of scope it out, see it a little bit, kind of see what she was getting into. Me, I fish here all the time. The Wicca Queen used to swim here. She used to do a bunch of different things. So, here you go, Danny. If you want to get a shot of this, hold it there for a couple minutes so everybody can read it. We won't, obviously, you guys won't be able to read the entire thing. So if you want to, take a screenshot of it. But this is basically that project that I was talking about earlier on what this is and what this is about. All right. Moving on. What'd you find?
I'm doing a thing. Wait.
Oh, okay. What is up with this camera not focusing?
It's not focusing because there's something running across you.
That's not surprising. Speaking of running across, I told you guys earlier when we got chased through this area, this is the boundary right here I was talking about. It stopped right here. It would not cross onto this concrete. The microphone is yours.
Hello. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I don't have much of a voice. But I came up this way, came up that, there's a little trail there, came up the trail, got to the step, had my flashlight up so I could see so I didn't trip, and it went off, but I didn't click it. It just went off. And then I got up here and I did this and it came back on. And then when you guys were still walking up, it was flickering when I pointed it over there. So something, and I know it's something, because when there's no cars.
Again, didn't it? I thought I just saw it do it again. Is there somebody here messing with our equipment?
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Okay, cool.
When there was no cars nearby, I thought it was playing, my eyes were playing tricks on me, but I kept staring down that way, and I kept seeing something darker than the surrounding area run across. And then I would walk down there and I would see it over here, run across. So it didn't matter which end of the bridge I went, it was on the opposite end.
Do you guys see that too? Or whatever's reflecting off of the light over there?
Oh, it's a sign. I already went and looked. Because I thought
like
that.
A pair of eyes.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Good catch.
That's why I went down and looked.
Okay.
But yeah, whatever fucks with my light is running. And if you go near it, it goes to the opposite end and does the same thing and goes back.
Whoa. That's right. You scared the crap. When you called, I forgot I had the sound on my phone. So I kept hearing this noise. I was like, what is that? What is that? I heard, this is Halloween. I was like, oh, okay. It's the Wicca Queen.
Down this way and try to get.
All right, we're going to go get the trail cam and set it up on one side of the bridge. And then when we switch, we're going to. Well, let's go do that. Let's go get the. You going to come with me?
No.
All right.
I want to know who's fucking with my light.
All right. If you need anything, holler.
Do you want an EMF?
Oh, yeah. I would take that, babe. Here, take the EMF and take the camera, maybe. Just
FYI, I do not condone instigating. I have my own way of instigating that is not aggressive.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, I know. Sorry, future Matt, listening to the audio. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to listen to myself. I hate listening to myself.
No, you make me listen to yourself. Where the fuck do you want me to put this?
I just clip. I don't care.
You can clip it on at the top of your shirt.
Clip it on your necklace, set the EMF down, and start asking questions, I guess. I don't know. You want the other one? Okay. Green, good. Red, bad. Okay, so we'll go down and get the trail cam, and we'll set up a little trap or experiment.
So now are we going to set it pointing towards the bridge?
So what I'm thinking is we'll hang out on the bridge, and whatever side we're on, the trail cam will be on the opposite side facing out because everything's going catty corner. So basically we're giving this thing or this person or whatever no chance to hide itself from us. So while we're walking down here, I want to ask everybody in the comments, and again, please, answer. Danny will read off your comments. How's the audio so far with the investigation? Does everything sound okay? I know it's a little rough with the creek and the cars and everything else. This isn't a secluded location, but
Everybody's saying it's good.
good. Awesome. So little tip too, if anybody doesn't have an actual microphone, all you're hearing me on is a Bluetooth. You probably see us passing it back and forth. It's just a Bluetooth headset. Danny's got one. I have one set up, obviously, in my ear that the Wicca Queen and I were passing back and forth. So I highly suggest anybody give that a shot. All right, so we're at the trail cam. Turn it off. And yes, if you use a trail cam, turn it off, and then move. I have made that mistake before. Sorry, I got a message from Parapost. And Jeremy, if you're watching, none of us have. We've all had issues. So what's everyone's favorite part so far of the global ghost hunt? Well, might as well make small talk while we're walking up here. What do you guys in the audience? What have you liked so far? Any comments? Any ideas you have that you'd like to see? Let us know, because any feedback is good feedback.
A lot of people are saying now they can make fun of you about lighting.
To be fair, outside is hard to control lighting. Inside, however, Raymond, is easy to control. You okay? Fair. Let me see.
Not seeing anything.
No. No red. What side are you working on? This side?
You know, if I don't have a red mark, exactly what that means, right?
No. I know.
What's it mean?
Okay, do you know anything about a homeless man passing here?
I personally don't, Vicky. I'm assuming it's Vicky. If it's you said Abyss?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Vicky. Yeah, I don't know of any. But then again, this area, if there was a homeless person who passed away, most of the time people it won't make frontline news. You know what I mean? Not really much happens down here. So I'm gonna set this right here.
Yeah, no, unless it's pretty big news, not much happens here in Denver.
So we'll head down here, and we'll let the trail cam do its thing. You all right?
Shot in the head.
Somebody was shot in the head.
Pain.
Okay,
It
hold
would
on.
be from somebody standing behind somebody and going
Ah,
like that.
hmm.
But the fact that it was so intense, it was from point blank. It was either with a gun or an arrow.
Hmm.
But it was definitely behind their ear.
Well, let's ask. Is there anybody here with us? By the way, folks, that noise you're hearing is frogs.
There's a lot of them.
They're very rude. What? Yeah, I did. Is there anybody that would like to say something to us?
I know somebody's here. Because every time I got near you, you went to the other side of the brick. Not mentioned that down there is bright, and even when the cars pass by this way, it's dark. AM.
I'm gonna pause this for a second. Huh, my battery pack's dead.
Told you. Right here.
So for those of you wondering, so this is just a harness, but my case actually has a battery pack attached to it, and that's dead. No
That
pun
was
intended.
fully charged when we came here.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever this might like, It just took out the battery from the camera.
Cool. All right, so you're trying to do something. If you're trying to do something, that's perfectly fine. All you got to do is, can you push that little device over? It won't hurt you. Can you push that over?
Yeah, hold on. There's another thing. The best thing to do when you ask a spirit to do something that is unfamiliar to them or to they're afraid of the equipment, to prove that it's not gonna hurt them, just do the action. You want them to push something over, you push it over first. You want them to bang on a wall and make the same sound you're making, bang on the wall first. Like when I do investigations and I ask questions, I want somebody to bang on something. I'll go up to the wall, make a specific sound, and tell them I want that sound to remain. It doesn't have to be that loud, but just enough for me to hear. It's showing them that it's not an action that's going to hurt them.
Yeah, it also shows what we want.
It also shows them what we want. Now, if you just say make a sound,
Okay.
kind of.
Yeah.
Making sounds, groan, what? Because then you'll know exactly what to look for when you listen back to the recorder if you can't hear it in your ears.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear the sounds you made and then something that sounds similar.
Feels like the back of my neck.
Tight?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the
No.
frogs.
Nothing there.
They're getting louder.
Do you like the sound of the frogs too? Excuse me, we're trying to investigate here. That's very rude. Thank you. I can't believe that worked. Yeah. Hey, what did I just say? Anyway, so one thing I really love about this bridge, guys, is, and Danny found this out, is this whole area down below. I know it's hard to see. Just a big fishing hole. People do swim up here too. Just nice little places to relax, kind of get a feel for everything. Did you say moo or ooh? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying moo. I thought you were saying moo. I'm like, we go from roar to
Don't back up too far.
spider? Yeah.
Well,
Good job, buddy.
fucking bye.
And there goes the Wicca Queen. All right, we'll start moving. What do we got on time? Top left corner.
It's about an hour and 4 minutes.
Hour and 4.
Crawls on me and I'm running.
I don't know. I think something's been crawling on me this entire time.
Well, I'm not really getting much through here.
Do you want to try taking that down and try to go where you wanted to go? Because I know it's quieter down there. We can try it. We could take the EMF down and see if we pick up anything.
Now that it's actually in dark, I kind of wanted us all to stick together.
Okay. Yeah. No. I understand.
Yeah, let's start moving down this way. And if anything, maybe we'll go down to the Montgomery house, show them downtown. Or actually,
the trail gets harder and harder to see.
yeah. So let me get this trail cam. Yeah, I turned it on. Yeah, it was on. Oh, now you stop? All right. I was gonna say, make sure your light's on because this is where the bear came down at.
I was standing over there when I felt like.
Okay.
Well, I can't have this ending.
I did.
When I was down by myself, because all the shit happens when I'm by myself. Spider webs. No. Usually when he's not with me is when I get all the fun stuff happening to me. I don't know why they don't like to be around me when he's with me. Whenever. That's why I go by myself. I go solo. I'm riding solo. I'm tired.
Riding dirty.
No, I'm solo.
You ever can't expect the chicken dance? You didn't do a chicken dance?
But no. When I was over there, I kept seeing something black move back and forth, like I said earlier. But then this part of the trail, I know it's like real dark now, but earlier I shined my flashlight down from where about like right here, and you couldn't see anything. Like right at the middle of them trees was where
The camera's not picking that up.
is where it stopped.
Well, we'll be heading down that way anyway.
Get it out of my ear.
I can't get it out of your ear. You have to get it out of your ear. Anyway, so part of the trail, guys, we were saying it does loop around. Right over here, I know it's hard to see at night, but this is the other part of the trail. This is pretty much the end of the 2.5 miles. This is the one that goes up on the hillside, the cliffside, whatever, and goes back into town. I will say, if you are visiting Danville, oh, that's just light. I saw something moving, and you're painting the light, and I was like, ooh, pretty. If you are visiting this area, I highly suggest going for at least a walk or a bike ride up through here because it is absolutely gorgeous. So, the only thing else that I really know about this area is if those who like cryptids and folklore and stuff, there are some reports of trolls and fae, or sprites, or fairies, whatever you want to call them, in this area. I personally haven't seen any. We've had a couple of loud bangs that while we were out walking around during the day, but not investigating. So I don't know how true some of those rumors are. I do know they are further down in the field, in the trail area. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really feel like going with a troll tonight, if there is a troll out here. Yeah, I don't remember. Does anybody remember what kind of stone you need for that? Or yeah, I don't remember. Now watch me, Dick. No. Yeah. And just to let you folks at home watching know, over here to my right, the creek still continues. I know you can't really see it, but the creek continues all the way up through here, and it connects down to where we were. Um, Again, I'm not really like there's no real vibe like there normally would be at a site. Again, it doesn't mean that there's no spirits here. It's just not feeling it tonight, I guess. I don't know, but a lot of good fishing still down here. But you do have to be careful again for bear. Um, Deer, not so much. Deer will pretty much run. Oh, I got my knife on me. I'll start chasing them down. We'll have venison tonight. One comes after me. Let's go. Let's go. Turn a paranormal 1-to-1 on how to skin a deer. That's ESPN. Apparently, I have an update. But anyway, does anybody have any questions that they wanted us to ask, or if you have any questions for any of us?
Yeah, please don't hesitate to ask questions. I will gladly read them off.
While we're waiting, Danny, I want to ask you, since this is your first investigation, impromptu investigation, what do you think?
I think it's It's actually quite interesting. I would definitely want to do it again.
It's careful. It's addicting. I tried getting out of the paranormal field several times, and here I am. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. You're definitely one of them.
See, no, I'd probably only do it with you guys. No, I wouldn't actually go off on my own and do it.
Oh, we've both done that. Don't do it though, folks. If you're new to this stuff, don't run off by yourself. I've been in this field 20 years, and I'm confident I can investigate by myself, but I still won't.
Let's ask, are there any elementals around?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, that's a question for the Wicca Queen. Here you go, babe. You have a question. All right, well, then you have to talk loud. Loud. Okay, the Wicca Queen says yes, there are elementals. What kind? What kind of elementals are in this area? Water. No, obvious. Water, obvious. Earth elementals, I know. I don't think there's any fire elements out here.
There is one near our house.
Yeah, there's a fire elemental near our house that we caught wind of. No pun intended. I mean, it's a fire company.
Yeah, they're meant to put out when he starts.
Maybe that's his job. He starts them, they finish them. I don't know.
There's not many anymore, like, not in town. You have to go out. They're, like, more in the mountains, like, down here with people.
Yeah.
They won't be left alone.
Yeah.
Everybody just won't be left alone.
Yeah, I guess. Hi. No, you can't come with me. Thank you. Oh, Precker Bush. Hate them things. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we could take them on a quick tour down into the Montgomery house and then say our goodbyes there. I know we're supposed to be 2 hours, but there's really nothing going on down here. Like, no vibes, no nothing. Not even.
You know, I got, like, a little.
And whatever that shadow thing was that was messing around with you, but that may just be shadow play.
And that little feeling I had, but other than that, we really got nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing down by the creek. I wasn't getting any vibes.
No. Well, you were getting a vibe. It was find the shiny and put it in my pocket. That's the vibe you were getting.
That's different. I'm talking ghost vibes.
Yeah, no dead people vibes.
Yeah. And I got some on the bridge, but that was when I was by myself. Once you two joined, they left.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. Oh. But if anybody does want to come check out this area, just to let you know, we talked about it a little bit at the halftime show. These locations, as beautiful as they are, there's a doggo. Told you there'd be a dog somewhere. But as beautiful as all these locations are, they do get kind of pricey. Just a heads up, this is free. This is completely free to do. It's good exercise. It's healthier. You're out in the open. And honestly, it's still considered to me virgin territory because we don't know whether there's something paranormal or not. We caught some stuff that could be. We didn't catch some stuff. You know, it doesn't matter. So that's the joy of these locations, is going all over the place trying to find the reports and all that good stuff. I don't have the keys.
I did. I said I never locked my car.
That's all right. No one's really here. We're going to take you guys, low battery. That was great timing. We're going to take you guys down into Danville itself and show you a historical building, the William Montgomery House, which is the founder of Danville. And you're probably wondering, William, how's it Danville? He actually named Danville after his son Daniel, so hence that name.
I got rocks in my shoes.
I got rocks in my head.
And in your pocket.
And in my pocket, yeah, literally. But yeah, I assume full responsibility for this.
You brought me here.
Yes. All right, so we'll continue on.
gonna get.
And while we're doing that, again, if you guys have any questions, I'm sorry that it might get a little boring getting to this location. It's not that far. It's only like a 2-minute drive, if that.
I'm gonna get a sticker for this.
Okay.
Or something.
Well, let's get
double-sided adhesive tape.
let's get moving. Let's get going down here. Danny, I'll let you hold on to that.
Okay.
Screw it. You already have it. Oh.
I'm just gonna get my photos in the car.
I think this isn't the first time. I was gonna say this is the first time during the Global Ghost Hunt we've seen inside of a vehicle, but no.
There's not really much to see.
Yeah.
Much of anything.
I know this is a lot of fun, guys. It really is, and if you get, I mean, you never know what you can get at these locations, and it's always good just to even try it. I am not going to tell you what that was.
No, you did not.
It went out that window. I got it. Don't worry. It's outside.
It's outside where it's gonna
Well, it's not as much of a choice. I done killed it. Ooh, maybe, does anybody speak spider? See if
Anybody speaks
anybody speaks spider? Arachnid? Oh. Does anybody, I know this is going to be the boring part, but in the meantime, does anybody have anything they want to ask us about the location, about the town, about anything? Go, Wicca Queen, go! And for those of you wondering why we may not have went down further, down this way into
next location.
the next location. So the next location, well, I'll finish my thought first, and then I'll fill you guys in. So the reason why we didn't go down any further was 2 reasons. Number one, there was still some people I noticed when we were down doing that first EVP session down in the field area. So I didn't want to get down there because they do play sports down there, and that would just be too much. I didn't want to get too involved. The other reason is because you do lose service down in this little valley at a certain point. So I wasn't sure where exactly that was, so I didn't want to risk it. And plus, I was hoping to get more over the bridge.
It's the halfway point.
The halfway point, yeah. So now,
Me and my brothers used to walk these trails.
They want some light, but we're kind of in the corner.
we're in a vehicle. We're pulling a Raymond right now. So there we go. There we go. We got a little bit of light. So where we're going is just downtown. I'm gonna just talk about this one location real quick. That's all right. You can leave it back there. They can stare at the back of my head for a little bit. That's better quality anyway. So the Wicca Queen and myself both had experiences down here. You actually had it inside, right?
Yeah, one experience was inside, and then one after a football game at my high school.
Well, what happened inside?
As all they abilities do, you go on that historical walk, which takes you to all the places that used to be like the old pharmacy, the old apothecaries, mail, post office buildings, stuff like that. Well, we got to the last leg of the tour, which is the Montgomery building. Well, we were all in a group, and of course, me with my ADHD brain went to a separate part of the house.
I was just saying, just go across the street, right behind that truck, or.
And
I don't trust that guy just standing there. That's kind of weird. Oh, it's Lexi. Huh. Anyway, sorry. I saw someone I know.
I went into one of the rooms with all the old dresses and stuff. and it I heard somebody from behind me say hello. So I turned around real quick as a polite, proper kid that I was raised to be, and said hello, and I didn't see nobody. I just said hello out of being polite because somebody said hello to me. So without turning around, I just said, "Oh, hello." And then I turned around and seen nobody was there. And then my teacher comes in and was like, "Who did you just say hello to?" I was like, "I don't know. I just heard somebody say hello."
Liz is asking about where we are.
Hi, Liz. Liz Milne.
Yes.
I love Liz. Liz, by the way, is probably my favorite.
I need at least a quarter. No, wait,
No,
what time
it's
is it?
after 4.
Oh, they're
So
not
you don't
out.
need a quarter now. But Liz is probably one of the best supporters you'll ever meet. If you have a, if you, why not? If you have a podcast or something, Liz will support you all the way. I love Liz.
Where I am.
Nice. So Liz, we started off over at the Hess Field, the Robbins Trail. It didn't really get much. So we are actually in downtown Danville, Pennsylvania. This is my hometown. This is my, this is where I grew up. So,
Alright, you're not the only
well, where we grew up. So, well, you're Riverside. You're a Riversidean. You're different.
I'm a Danville alumni.
I'm a Techie. By the way, this is a big argument between the hometown people.
And I'm just completely out of the area.
There's no one.
We do. There's probably some spots in Boston that you can investigate too.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
And that's my hometown. I know that.
That's weird. That says go. This one does not. That's great. Let's go. Now it says go. Okay. So before we get over to the building, I just want to take a moment, guys, if you don't mind, Danny. Take a shot right down Mill Street there. So that's our hometown. That this is all the original hometown. Like the main road when this was built, all right through here. It's all been built up. Underneath all of this is still the old brick. No, that's redone.
It's redone, but it's still.
Yeah, I don't want to go all the way. That's a long way. Oh, but yeah. But yeah, it's all still original underneath all the concrete and asphalt, obviously. It's still there, which is really cool. Okay. We'll let this guy go. They're talking. So right here, we're going to cross. I hear a puppers. Ah! Don't get hit. Okay. So this is the actual. This is probably like one of the only times the Ambilians have seen this. You realize that? There's somebody doing. We're doing this live show. This is probably the first time anybody's ever seen this. We're from a small town. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
So this was built in 1792. Yep, 1792. General William Montgomery. So this is actually his house. This is pretty much original. They've obviously redone it. They kept it up. You can do tours through this.
It's not original.
Yeah, no, but this was his original home right here. Now, what's really cool about this location is not only did the Wicca Queen have an experience here, I actually had one of my first here as well. This is oh yeah, you had too. This experience I don't really promote out too much because it wasn't really my first. And up until I started actually investigating, did I call it paranormal? So if you look right where we came from, across the street here, I was walking home, and you have to turn this corner here by the bank and head all the way down this way, about a mile to get to where I grew up. I was walking home one night, and I got right about to where the start of the bank is, where that light is. That's the ATM. And I looked up, and in this window right here on the left, all the way on the left side, there was a gentleman standing there. He was in full period dress. He had a big white bushy beard, and he was just standing in the window. I looked at him and looked down again, kept on walking, got to the corner. He's gone. Now, this was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and up until I think 1990, they switched it to only having people inside this building Sundays from 8 to 5. This was a Friday night, Saturday morning at 2 a.m. Oh, did they? But anyway, there was no reasoning why there should be somebody in this building. So I was doing some research on it. Come to find out, the person I saw looked like Daniel Montgomery, or William Montgomery, excuse me. So I saw what I believe to be him in this home. Now I have reached out to investigate. There is another house I'm going to show you real quick here. Because if you guys remember from last year's Global Ghost Hunt, it might sound familiar, but it's not the same building. I'll tell you all about that. You'll get it here in a second. But I have reached out to the Historical Society. They do not let anybody in here to investigate, which sucks because this would be an absolutely wonderful place. The history that's here, both pre-Civil War and just for my hometown, I think it'd be a lot of fun. And they have all the historical relics from the Montgomery family in that home. Well, a good majority of them, I'd say. But yeah, they sadly don't let anybody. But they can't say anything about us being on the street. So, but anyway, yeah. So yeah. Oh, 1 to 4. That's on for Sundays, not 8 to 5. So this house right here is the Boyd house. I made a joke with Marcus from Minnesota Spirit Hunters when he said he was going to the Boyd house. I go, hey, we got one of those. So there, I'm not lying. It is the Boyd house. Yeah. So, but yep. I don't know. There's a lot of history, and one thing I want you guys to know, if you do decide to start investigating the paranormal, okay, all you have to do is go. Well, we can go over to the bank. Let's go over to the bank. Okay. But you can actually go to your hometown and just walk around. That's what the Wicca Queen and I have done before. To take a recorder, take your phone, and just walk. Ask questions. Just whatever just sticks out to you. If you some place, a spot, anywhere sticks out, just stick out. Oh, I think Lexi left her cat. Oh, we can go. We can head out. Uh, but yeah, all you have to do if you ever want to investigate somewhere close by, just go to your hometown, go downtown, and just walk. Just walk around and see what you can come up with. You never know. So we'll go down here. What's the time looking like, Danny?
Hour 30.
Okay. But yeah, there's a lot. Huh? Raymond, do you have one? Raymond sells realty down here. No, that's a financial advice. All right, so we'll go right here. So guys, what happened?
That popped up.
Oh, there we go. So, Wicca Queen, you want to say anything before we get out of here? No? Okay. I love how social you are. I'm joking. You're so wordy. You've been talking all night long. Danny, you want to say anything? No? All right. So for everybody that has watched this evening, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I know the Wicca Queen appreciates it too. If you guys haven't already, go check out the Global Ghost Hunt, globalghosthunt.com. Head over to Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Uh, if you want to be a part of this, easy, sign up. I can't stress that enough, guys. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing it. The Wicca Queen enjoys doing it. I mean, you can even ask her. I'm not even supposed to be out doing this because of my surgery, but here I am because this is so much fun and I really enjoy it. Yeah. So, but I want to thank everybody who's came into the room tonight, who's asked questions. share this out, guys. If you haven't already, like and share, not for us, but for the Global Ghost Con and for these teams and these locations. It is something that really means a lot to me and bringing our community together. And what we are trying to do is support these locations, like the Montgomery House and a couple others that that need the help, that want that want more revenue to help keep it up and keep it open for future investigations. Um, if you're a team, again, it's super easy. If you don't have a location, do what we did. Just go to a trail, go downtown, go somewhere, and just have fun. Be yourself. But again, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight, and I want to thank Brian for putting this on again. I know how much fun it is, Mister. It's a lot of fun. Hope. And also, I want to give a huge, huge shout out to the GGH admin. You guys are awesome. I know as I backed away for a little bit. You guys really stepped up, did an amazing job to keep this going. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are awesome. I'm so happy to be back and doing this because, like I said to Danny earlier, it's addicting. The paranormal is very addicting, and it's because of people like you that make it so addictive. Yeah, the spirits make it play a big part of it, but the community really, really brings us together and makes it addicting. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart and whatever side of the heart she wants to put it on. No, never mind. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Again, thank you so much. Please don't forget to follow Global Ghost Town on Facebook, YouTube, any social media, to be honest with you. Share, like, for not just this, but all of the ones. And to those investigators coming up next, I can't wait to see what special talent you guys bring. And I want to see these beautiful locations and have fun for yourself. So, I guess there's only one more thing left for me is that, yeah, I'm doing it. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. But as always, guys,